The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when...
Hello, this is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page. Today we are at Bear, B-E-A-R, Naked Soap Company's headquarters here in Fort Wayne. To my right is Terry Doran. Hi, Terry.
Hello, Patty.
To my other right is Elisabeth Blackwood, and this is Timarra Gehring. Timarra, you are the one that started this whole soap business? Or?
I did, with another friend. She's not with Bare Naked now, but in September of 2015, we got some molds and we got some oil and we made some soap.
So when did you start being interested in making soap?
Oh, that's been a while. I've made my own toothpaste and laundry detergent and butter and cheese and bread. So soap was...
all around person.
Yeah, well, I get bored easily. So,
you do a good job.
yeah, thank you.
These samples here, this is all soap, right?
Yeah.
That's
Except
not...
bath truffle.
Except that.
What's that?
That's a bath truffle.
Bath truffle.
It's like a little mini bath bomb.
This is soap.
That is soap.
Wow.
It looks delicious, doesn't it? And this one looks like a rose.
Yeah.
Glad you told me. I'd probably take a bite of it.
Right?
It's lovely. It's lovely. And who does the designing?
We buy the molds.
You buy the molds. Okay.
This isn't a mold though. This we piped the soap on top with a pastry bag like you would frosting.
And the mold for the actual cupcake bottom.
It's just a silicone cupcake liner.
Silicone. Okay. So when this is all finished, do you cure it or what?
Well, it depends on which type we're making. We make hot process and cold process. So it depends. The hot process, as soon as it cools, you can use it as soap. The cold process, it can take anywhere from 4 weeks to 6 weeks to cure.
So which one is the hot one?
So these are hot process right here. You can kind of tell by the texture. Hot process has a little bit of a rougher, kind of cakey texture to it.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. What is that one called?
This is our hibernation bar.
What's in it? Oh, I'm not gonna ask.
It has the lavender and chamomile essential oils.
That's what I meant.
It smells wonderful. It's one of my
Smells-
favorites.
Oh, is it? And
then
the
the
other one?
cold process is, like this rose is cold process. It's very smooth. The difference being that we cook the moisture out of the hot process so that it's ready to use immediately.
it's condensed, right?
Well, kind of. It's we cook the moisture out like you would cook down a sauce on the stove.
You get some.
So these, we didn't cook them at all. They haven't been heated at all. So you can pour very smoothly and you can make beautiful swirls and patterns and all sorts of different designs. Unfortunately, we don't have anything swirled here to show you.
Oh, but do you have the equipment to
Yes.
do that?
So, and it's much smoother in texture, but it takes 6 weeks to be ready.
Now, that's upside down, right? The mold,
Yes, they go in the mold like this.
and then you skim it off at the after you pour the.
Well, when you pour it in, it's about the consistency of pancake batter. Very thin.
How long does it take to?
Depends on how big, depends on your recipe and how big the mold is. So if I were to do like a big loaf of soap, like a loaf of bread, that could take 24 to 48 hours to be hard enough to cut and pull out of the mold. This took about 4 or 5 hours to be ready to pull out.
Not bad.
Nope. And then we do these little bitty ones.
Oh.
Whoops. We do these cute little children's soaps.
Oh, I love it.
The little penguin. These we can pull. I can pull these out within an hour or two.
There's other ones here. Here's a dinosaur and a butterfly.
Dinosaur?
Mm-hmm.
I like dinosaurs.
We have lots of different shapes.
My goodness.
Well, what's
Butterfly,
the advantage
dinosaur?
of this soap over what you buy in the store? This must be better.
Oh yes.
It's much better.
This is made with all natural ingredients, and we use essential oils. A lot of times in mass-produced soap, the glycerin is stripped from the soap, and then they repackage it in lotion. But when you're doing soap in an old-fashioned kind of way, the way we're doing, or any soap crafter would, the glycerin stays in the soap, so
Glycerin.
your skin benefits from
That's
that.
basically one of the base ingredients, glycerin.
Well, the oil, when the oil and the lye saponify,
Mhm.
it creates glycerin.
Oh,
And what glycerin does is it pulls the moisture out of the air into your skin. So the glycerin that is,
sucks it right in. eh?
it just keeps your skin a lot,
Oh,
it
that's
seems to be
lovely.
more moist and
Yeah.
nourished.
It's
yeah.
like being covered with a certain oil in it.
Or a lotion,
Or a
yeah,
lotion.
like a thin layer of lotion.
What about allergies?
Yeah, people with allergies tend to find that these products are more friendly.
Well, you have a lot of scents.
We do.
We have
Right.
over 30 kinds of soaps.
And we're always coming up with new scents too.
Yeah, it's not
That makes
because,
sense.
because, right. Well, it's a clean living, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta clean up after this, eh?
But we're not just in Fort Wayne, so it's not just Elisabeth and I. We've got there's a whole team of people that have been put together, and we are in Fort Wayne, we're in southwestern Pennsylvania, and in Phoenix, Arizona. Here we have Faith and Morgan. They help us. Tracy and Erica help us, and
Mike?
Mike helps us.
What does Mike do?
He's more of a financial investor at this point. He hasn't really
He holds the
mastered
purse
soap.
string?
Right. He pays the bills.
He's a really good cheerleader.
So, and he is. He just doesn't. He doesn't do the soap nearly as much as everyone else does.
Do you have
At
to wear a mask when you're...
Not if you're careful. No.
How about your...
We wear gloves.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We wear gloves, and if you didn't wear glasses, we'd make you wear goggles.
Yes,
Because you don't want it to splatter in your eye.
that's true. Eyes.
Right.
So where can people buy your soap or get your soap?
We are in.
Fort Wayne.
11s. There are in Fort Wayne.
You have
We
you
were
have in different
available.
stores.
Yep, we're available at Memories of You on
Okay.
Lima Road in front of Myers, and we will be available at Friends of the Third World downtown.
Yes, we know those people.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're so nice there.
They are our sponsors.
They're adorable.
Don't hold my cell phone, sorry.
They're
okay.
great.
She's
So,
popular.
These bears that you do, they're mold.
Yes.
So you don't really carve anything by hand?
No.
We could if we
I have
wanted
a story
to.
about the bears actually.
Yeah, tell me.
When Bare Naked first started, and I was talking to my neighbor Glenda about the soap, and I told her because of the name of the company, I would love to get, somehow make bear samples. Well, I got discouraged because, life happens, and I started getting discouraged with the company, and I really wanted to kind of call it quits, because I don't stick with things for very long.
I'm
And-
glad you're stuck with it.
well, my neighbor showed up one night. It was around Christmas time. It was in December. She had went to Darlington and found silicone bear molds,
Aw.
and she bolstered me to, keep moving. So I started, and it was only an 8-cavity mold. So I made so many bears out of this 8-cavity mold, and then we found the one with the multiple bears. It works much better.
That is nice.
Who came up with the name?
I did.
Okay, why?
Well, because I'm scandalous.
Oh,
That's why.
You're not wearing red, girl.
That you know of. So, because bear, B-A-R-E, naked, that's pretty common,
Yeah.
but
A-E-A.
B-E-A-R isn't very
It's different.
common.
It's
Yeah.
different.
And it's easy to brand.
How many branches do you have?
3.
3. And with that many people, that's what I was telling you, with that many people, it's very easy to come up with. We have a tattoo balm. This is definitely not all of our products. We have a tattoo balm,
Which I used on this, really, and it
we
was really
have
wonderful.
a boo-boo balm. We have a balm that, I have to be careful what I say, but the people who have used it have claimed that it has helped with neuropathy in their legs.
I should use that because I have diabetes.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay, well, listen, we are going to go out there and we'll take a gander at what you do.
Sure.
So, we'll be right back in a second. Well, this is the workshop. Tell me all about it. What, who, what, and where. What's happening over there in that?
Okay. This is cooking right now. This soap is in the middle of cooking. It still has a bit of time to go. What'll happen is it'll collapse on itself, and that's when you know it's time to start zap testing it.
Oh, yeah. So when you zap test it, what do you do with that?
You dip a spoon in it and you pull out some of the center and you touch it to your tongue.
Oh.
If it zaps you like a 9-volt battery, you should probably let it cook a little more.
It's because of the lye in this. You're gonna burn yourself, girl. These are the gloves that they use when they're working with the dye.
Sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide. Oh wow! And what's in this one?
This is just the oil measurements for our base recipe. I'm going to add lye to it and show you how I mix all of that up here in a bit.
So where do you get the scents from?
We get them mostly online. All essential oils. We keep our essential oils down in here. But our
that's a
farm,
lot.
we've got Bare Naked is on a farm in Pennsylvania, and they're
Farms?
learning how to make their own essential oils.
Do you get like flower based,
All
like
of them.
flowers, rose or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Rose
all
essential
kinds.
oil is almost unaffordable.
yeah. So we use natural fragrance
So
oil for
natural.
rose, but that's only on some of them. Some of them are essential oils. Most
Most
of them are
essential
That's good.
oils.
So what are you gonna do? Oh, this is a cute table.
Thanks.
So what are you gonna do here? You gonna show us something or?
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and start a batch of soap for you. With the lye, you got flip-flops on? Or do you...
I have shoes on. I'm gonna mix up the lye.
I'll mix it if you want to help, or I'll
Okay.
grab everything. Gloves are,
Essential.
oh yeah,
The
yeah.
essential.
Gloves are a non-negotiable. We weigh it out by ounces.
Ounces.
Everything is ounces. And since you are, I have a mask for you, since you're kind of new and you might get in the direction of the concept.
I'm wearing a mask because I'm allergic to a lot of scents, so makes sense, doesn't it? Anyways,
Okay.
so.
So typically we play music in the background, but we won't do that today.
Ah, okay. Your name is a friend.
I don't know how much we're using.
It's a half batch, or it's a full batch.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay. So
So this is the form our lye comes in. It's, I don't know if you can see or not. It's little white crystals. They're called lye beads. It's just dried, and when it's just dry, it's pretty inert. It won't hurt you unless you get it on wet skin. It's the water that activates the lye.
that burns.
That's when it'll burn you. Yes.
So what are you pouring in now? Vinegar?
This is distilled water.
Oh, distilled water.
Yep, this is harmless stuff right here. And we'll put this outside. Wait to
There's-
bring the lye out to it.
Yeah. There's always some fumes from when you mix the lye and the water together.
Well, that's the main ingredients: the lye and water, right? And then the scent afterwards.
Well, the oils.
The oils. Oh yes, the oils.
You can use any kind of oil you want.
I don't know.
We have lots of different oils. We use coconut oil, pumpkin seed oil, olive oil. You can use
That's
like
good.
shortening or tallow.
No.
Just
That's
right.
good.
Okay.
Okay. Put this outside.
And you're going to put the.
And now is the sodium hydroxide. So as soon as we can get that, okay. Now, we have rules. Okay. This is the stuff that gets a little dangerous. And when it comes in, sometimes it has almost like a static to it. So,
It goes all over the place.
yeah. Sometimes, not this time.
How much you normally put in a batch?
It depends on the size of the batch. We do so many different recipes. We've got so many different big blends, oil blends, because we have vegan, we have coconut.
Which I gave the one vegan to Terry, and the what do you call it? What do you call it? What was that scrub? What's it called?
Peppermint scrub.
Yep.
Peppermint scrub. I like that too.
That doesn't have any lye in it.
It doesn't?
It's not soap.
Oh, what is it?
It's just a sugar scrub.
Sugar scrub.
Yeah, we make body sprays, lotion bars, lip balm. We make a lot of stuff. But when you have that many people and their brains are working overtime sometimes, that's good.
So how big a thing are you making out of this in the water?
This is just going to be a regular batch here. When we diffuse this.
We have to be really careful about our ingredient amounts. We don't want our recipes to get stolen.
Oh yes, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, hundreds. We went through hundreds of batches of soap. Poor Erica. I told you she's our guinea pig. So, okay. So now we'll mix that up. So she's put the lye in the bowl with the water, and you can see this fume coming up right here. This is what we want to make sure we don't breathe in.
I don't know that it's harmful. It smells bad though.
Yeah, it might not hurt you, it just makes you feel like you're hurting. And you can see when we put, it's caustic and acidic, and she mixes it up, it gets mixed up really well so that it's all blended. And we'll just set it down there. It's eating the paint away, but that's okay. it's all right. And then we'll defuse the lye bowl so that nobody accidentally gets burnt.
The lye is
Vinegar.
Yeah, the lye is very alkaline.
If it's raining, I go in the bathroom with the vent.
So what's next?
Did you want to? You were kind of curious about our molds. Did you want to see
Can I
some of
see
those
some
while
mold?
we're waiting for those?
Not the mole on the wall, but mold.
Right.
We have all sorts of different shapes here.
Shapes and sizes and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So when you get a big slab of soap, it comes on a big slab, right? When you do those square
When we
ones?
cook this one, it'll be it's the consistency of mashed potatoes, and we put them in those pink molds.
That's what I thought, those
Yeah.
pink mold. How about taking out a pink mold so we can see what that square mold
Go ahead and
looks
grab one right over there.
like? Sure.
You can get comfortable. I'll have you making soap before it's all said and done.
She probably will.
Dang.
She does that.
Anyways, yeah, this is for...
Oh, it's dirty. Ignore the mess. That's okay.
It's all
It's
right.
soap. It's just straight
Listen,
soap.
do you have the samples we can show what it looks like before you...
I can show you. Once this is done cooking, we're going to put this in here.
Oh yeah, how long
And
does
then-
it take to cool off?
What?
Half an hour, 20
Half an
minutes.
hour, 20
Yeah,
minutes?
not long at all.
We could put it in the fridge too.
Yeah, and make it faster.
So yeah, we have molds for all sorts of different
These are.
shapes. So.
This is not caustic or anything. It's not active. It really
Got
is just
strawberry
soap.
mold and heart mold. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I have a bunch of little hearts around here somewhere. I don't know where we can put them.
Teddy bears. The teddy bear.
Well, and there's like little lions.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Oh my goodness. All these. And what do people do with it? I mean, is
This
for
is children's
kids?
soap.
Children's soap? How old are they? Kids. Without putting.
Well, I wouldn't put them on babies, but toddlers and up.
Yeah, you can put. Babies can use it.
They could.
Bare
but-
necessities is probably a little
It's
gentler.
it's
Yeah.
for all ages. From
Yeah.
infant up to old age. And so, oh, this is a cute one. What is this?
the penguin.
Penguin with a heart in his eye. See that?
There's all sorts of shapes in here. We've got piggies and dinosaurs and butterflies.
Dinosaurs are my fave. I've been.
So take it, send her with a dinosaur. What color?
want
What's
a
your favorite
di- I want
color?
Blue dinosaur.
It's purple.
Okay.
Yep.
You see that? Hey. I like these two. These are pretty sweet. What do you think of those? The dinosaurs. Want one? Take whatever purple he gets. Purple you got. So, in the meantime, what do we do?
We're gonna mix this up.
Gonna mix it up?
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be about ready.
When the lye water goes from cloudy to clear, like this, that's when we know it's ready. You can also, I don't want you to touch it. I don't know if there's anything on the outside of the bowl, but if the bowl gets warm, the reaction between the lye and the water puts off heat.
So you're going to now
I'll mix it. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, look at that.
If you wanna like move this way so you can see a little bit better, I can stand back this way too. So you can kind of see down in the pot and see what's going on. It's pretty cool.
How long do you do that? About a minute or two?
Until it comes to trace. What's happening now is the lye and the oils are what's called emulsifying. All right, but what's happening is the lye and the oil are being mixed together. What it'll do, right now it's still kind of like, you can see bubbles coming at the top where it's turning into soap.
Looks like syrup.
Right, but we want it to be like a thin pudding. When it comes to trace is where you can pull up the top and you can see that there's a ghost trace left.
Hot dang.
And it's good. And you can see
good.
when you pull it up that there's just a little bit left. Now here's a little trick in case you have any other soap makers that are watching. Right now it's at thin trace, barely at trace. If they want their soap to float, then they'll bring it to a thicker trace. And that just makes it. But that's the only secret I'm going to give away. That's the only one.
How long did it take you to make this? When you were first starting out? I mean, how long? Did you learn by a teacher? Or you did it yourself? Or?
A lot of it was trial and error.
Oh.
Because I'm the girl that'll start a project without having all the tools ready.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it done, you know?
Get her done.
And I've had some disasters, some, mild explosions. I turned myself orange once, but that's all in the past. Yeah, that's all in the past now. That's all in the past.
So with that, what happens after that?
Now, it cooks.
It cooks. For how long?
Well, it depends on the oil and it depends on the soap.
And the crock pot.
And the crock pot. So you just kind of babysit it a little bit.
Yeah.
And
until it solidifies, or?
Yeah, what'll happen is I'll set this here until the outside's cooked because I have learned that if I don't, then I run the risk of an explosion.
Also, the moisture will come back down from the condensation.
Right. The glycerin, you'll see, will start to puddle up a little bit here on the inside.
Yeah.
And you can see it starting
Right.
in the middle right there. It's still not done, but it's got some time to go. Now, if Elisabeth were doing a cold process soap, we wouldn't have it in a crock pot. It would be in a big bowl, and that's when she would start working with the different micas and clays, and she would start working with the different smells and the different molds that we have.
Could you turn yourself orange again?
No.
That would make good show.
There you go. All right.
Pennsylvania does really good. Like the news.
long.
The newspaper wants to interview them in Pennsylvania. The Observer reporter, they're doing really well there too.
Are they like a branch with you?
No, it's
or
my aunt and my best friend of 27 years. I went there and taught them how to make soap. They make soap and it looks like we make identical soap. So it was a way for us to work together. I'm 340 miles from them.
But you're doing the same thing.
But we're doing the same thing. So we're able to work together, the same company, the same
Really
products, they all look the same labeling, but we do it separate. So, I mean, it works. It's really cool how it works. Also, I've got a friend in Arizona, her and her husband. I'm going to go there and teach them, but she's been selling it and putting it in stores, you know. So yeah, we want little locations across the United States where people can shake hands with the person that made their soap. We want Pennsylvania to be producing the essential oils that we use. We want maybe an off-the-grid bus of some sort or RV that could be like a portable studio where people can go and we can have scent events. Say you wanted to customize your own soap. You know, you could come on the bus and... But those are the plans. We've got big plans. Big plans.
Yes. What's your goal in the future?
My personal goal or the goal for Bare Naked?
Either one.
Well, my personal goal is to get Bare Naked running and then go start a food truck. But,
oh no!
Right, but for Bare Naked, we want it to be we want it to be an opportunity for people to work at a craft that everybody needs, and they can do it from their home. They can do it, and it's one company. Just it grew like a strawberry plant would grow. Where
you have workshops.
Little workshops.
Workshops.
Yeah. Little workshops, yeah.
Ah. So you go to their place to work with them, or they come to you?
I go to them.
You go to their place? Oh my goodness. Well, this is Patty Hunter. Thank you for coming and watching my show. This is the show that had Bare, B-E-A-R, Naked Soaps. And thank you. Oh. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Patty.
Okay, well, this is the end of the show, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my